is often too expensive to transport a cat.
This is what we're going to do with Mia. We're going to use her in a special process we call chroma key. Chroma key uses two other important ingredients besides Mia: a video camera, which we have down here on the studio floor, and a blue screen, which is behind me. The camera eliminates this color blue, leaving Mia in a silhouetted form. In this silhouette, we're going to place a background of the Hollywood Hills and make it look like you're flying. So Mia, you watch yourself down here on television. Now, ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at that center screen, because there she goes. Let's add on a little bit of motion to the bicycle. Mia, why don't you wave and smile, everybody out there in the audience. Mom's out there taking pictures. Great. Can you wave with the other hand? Good deal. You having fun up there today? Yeah? Well, it's over. Get off. I'm only kidding. Come on down here. I got one more thing.
Fantastic effects, like the ones you've just seen, are conceived and brought to life by highly specialized motion picture artists using tools like the ones here.
It's 2010.
Hi, Hal. How you doing today?
Is my performance satisfactory?
You're doing a great job, but why don't you tell our guests about motion control photography, please?
Demonstration in progress.
Thanks, Hal.
Motion control photography is a process in which we create the illusion of spaceships flying through the universe. In motion control, the model never moves. The camera does. As you can see, a computerized camera is now moving the length of the ship against a black background. By adding a field of stars, we now create the illusion of the ship flying through space. Demonstration complete.
Well, thank you, Hal. We also have MGMUA to thank. That's the original model of the Leonov on loan to us from 2010. Now, one of 2010's most spectacular effects involved the use of live actors in a spacewalk sequence. Earlier in the program, we chose a brave astronaut to help us out, Debbie. She's being dressed up behind these two double doors. She will be playing the American astronaut Kurnow. She's technically a science officer by nature, but she was drafted for the mission when the guy who was supposed to do it got sick. So she really had no choice, even though she doesn't like the idea of being out there all by herself. Now, here's a little bit of the setup that you're about to see. Our astronaut has arrived in the spaceship Leonov and established an orbit around Jupiter where some pretty strange things are happening. It is their mission to reach the ship the Discovery to find out why Hal shut its systems down 9 years ago. To do that, they will spacewalk. So watch the monitors down below and watch Debbie up and above.
Orbit established. Prepare to engage mission. Kurnow and Brolowski, come in. Kurnow, are you ready?
I don't think I want to go through with this.
You don't have any choice. Stand by. I'm engaging the doors. Brolowski, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Officer Kurnow, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I hear you.
Do not worry, and most of all, do not look down.
Brolowski?
Kurnow, look ahead of you. Look at Brolowski.
Have no fear, Kurnow. There is nowhere to fall.
Nowhere to fall. Right.
All right, gentlemen, we've got a problem. You better pick up some speed and get to Discovery. There's a moving object and it's coming your way.
There! Meteor, get close! Hurry! Hurry!
I'm drifting!
What's going on out there? Report!
It's Kurnow! He's been thrown by the meteor! He's moving away from me!
Direction!
Towards Jupiter! He's moving into the gravitational field! I'm going after him!
Brolowski, don't jeopardize the mission. If you're caught in a pool, you'll both...
I realize the risks. Hang on! Let's get back to the ship.
Yeah. No place to fall, huh?
Okay, so I lied.
Get to the ship! Hurry! Something's going on out there! Oh my God! It's Jupiter. It's imploding on itself! Get to the ship! Hurry, we've got to get out of
for helping us out here.
10 earthquake. And when we get off, we'll go see the next coach.
Motion, small children seated away from tram gate, and the emergency board in this tram is located up above, running down the center length of the tram. On the driver's side, soundstage 27, where we just finished doing a brand new show called Big Break, hosted by Natalie Cole. For new and upcoming contemporary talent, they compete for cash prizes and a chance at getting their big break. Soundstage 41 on my side is the home of Major Dad, starring Gerald McCraney and Shanna Reed, seen on Monday night CBS. Right next door to them, soundstage 42, the home of Charles in Charge, starring Scott Mayo and Willie Ames. Again on my side, soundstage 43, the home of Coach, starring Craig T. Nelson, Shelley Cabaret, and Jerry Van Dyke. Both Craig T. Nelson and Jerry Van Dyke were nominated with Emmy Awards, which salute the best that television has to offer. Last soundstage, number 44, the home of the Munsters Today, starring John Shook and Lee Fairweather. And they're currently sharing that soundstage with a brand new show called What a Dummy. The large white building on my side is our technical building. It is the most complete state-of-the-art technical building in all of Hollywood, with enough lumber to build an entire small town if we need to. The brown bin with a picture of Woody Woodpecker is our corporate disaster plan storage container, with enough emergency supplies to sustain Universal City for 3 days in case of a natural disaster. The production offices are located on the top 2 floors of our technical building, and they set up a schedule for filming. While the art department is responsible for designing the sets, the various departments below would then build and bring those sets for filming. In our technical building, we designed and built parts for KIT, a computerized car from the Knight Rider television series starring David Hasselhoff. The tan 2-story building on my side is the Arthur Company, one of the largest independent production companies in all of Hollywood. They produce The Munsters Today and the brand new show What a Dummy, which is a large metropolitan city in any time in history, with imaginative use of signs, props, greenery, and picture cars. In fact, this theater marquee we're passing on my side was dressed as a burlesque house for this movie. We dressed our New York Street as Old Chicago for the movie The Sting, starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford. 68. But we've nicknamed it Soundstage 747 because we have full-scale mock-ups of airplane interiors inside of that soundstage. So anytime you see a scene where actors are boarding a plane, chances are it was shot inside of our Soundstage 747. Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger as twins for the movie Twins. Robert De Niro and Charles Grodin for the movie Midnight Run, and even Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal for the movie When Harry Met Sally. We're now going to take you on a quick trip back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you to Hill Valley from the Back to the Future movies, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. This is our courthouse square, which we dressed as Hill Valley for the Back to the Future movies. We dressed our courthouse square as Hill Valley for 3 different time periods. The years 1985, 1955, and for Back to the Future 2, we added the futuristic time period of the year 2015. Now, it doesn't look much like Hill Valley you remember from those movies, because our construction crews have been in here currently tearing down the last remembrance of Hill Valley in order to transform our courthouse square back to its average-looking small-town community. Because most of our movies and television shows produced here at Universal Studios need a courthouse backdrop. But in the movie Back to the Future, the courthouse set off to the driver's side was dressed as the clock tower in the climactic scenes where Christopher Lloyd tried to harness a bolt of lightning to propel Michael J. Fox in his time machine DeLorean after traveling up to speeds of 88 miles per hour to propel him back to the future. Long appear to be yeah, that's right, the reason why we're going over this bridge. Look on my side. I'd like to point out that the tops of our facades, which you're looking at right now, are flat. Hang on back there. Well, the first car is going to make it, which is good because both the driver and myself just happened to be in the first car, and we just lost everyone else. So, no, we didn't. We got the second car back, and the third car, and the fourth car, but ladies and gentlemen, we lost the fifth car. Got some of you to look. We didn't have a fifth car, did we? It just goes to show you there's a sucker born every minute. I suckered you into believing something else too. That bridge is one of the oldest structures on our lot. It wasn't built back in the 1920s, but back in the 1970s it's one of our attractions here at Universal Studios Hollywood. As we drive by, you can get a picture of the only bridge that can reconstruct itself. It works hydraulically, like an elevator. You can use this bridge in episodes of The $6 Million Man, starring actor Lee Majors, episode of The Biden. For the next available round. Once again, just a brief run stop, not the end of your guided tour. Plan on spending about 25 minutes here at Prop Plaza. Then when you're ready to return to the guided portion of your tour, simply follow the signs down to the lower level of Prop Plaza for the next available round.
Just stand by the mouse car, Arthur. Arthur, come over here. What is this?
Here. Turn around. He's gonna take a picture.
Say, why are you in jail, Arthur?
Come on, Arthur, let's hurry.
A lot of our westerns here at Universal Studios was also used in the movie Spartacus, which stars Sir Laurence Olivier and Kirk Douglas. Now, when we were up there at Prop Plaza, Stacy, the foreman, came up and told me there was a 50% chance of rain today. I think she must have been trying to play some kind of